Well, hello. Hello. I hope everybody's doing well today. Happy Tuesday. Y'all, I apologize that I did not do my morning show this morning. I had a very, very busy morning. My morning actually started off earlier than anticipated. So I did not have a morning show for y'all, but don't worry. My morning show that was false flagged by Billy Goat Raw was restored today. Then this just goes to binary code. Because binary code, he was saying that the man Brandon that I was emailing back and forth with, that Brandon threw away my email and that he shredded it up in the trash or in the waste basket. He said that Brandon didn't give a damn about my email. Well, Code, I think you spoke too soon because Brandon cared. That's why my video was restored. I'm going to continue to work in silence like what I've been doing. I mean, hell, I worked in silence and I had to uppercut damn Tulsa over there. Tulsa thought shit was funny, but it's not. When I tell you something, I tell you something. And I think that you should take heed. I think the biggest problem that most people have with me on here is that I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to inform you to let you know what I'm going to do before I do anything. And it's up to you on how you choose to proceed. If I come in your channel because you playing my shit and I say I'm about to strike you, that's not me giving you a wolf ticket. That's me giving you a heads up. So you can either go ahead and tread lightly and backpedal on what you're doing, or you can continue to have the balls like Tulsa to keep doing what you're doing and then wind up with two strikes. That's what you can do. Even with Ness channel, I told Ness, I'm going to strike you. She cussed me out, called me all types of pussy asshole, and blocked me out the chat. Guess what I did? I struck her. Billy Go Raw. I went in his chat. I told him, I'm going to strike you. Take my stuff down. Guess what he did? He didn't take heed to it. He talked all types of bullshit and continued with my stuff over there. And then I had to show him. Lil Buckweek. Told Lil Buckweek I was going to strike him. He took heed and took my content down from over there. But I got word that he has content of mine over there once more. This time I'm not going to give you a warning. I gave you a warning last week. I gave you a warning last week because I knew that you were a rookie. I know that you're 27 years old. I understand that you don't know the people that you're playing with. So I thought that I was doing good by giving you a heads up like, hey, I'm going to strike you. You took heed and you took all the stuff down, but now you trying to do it all over again. Well, that's fine. Do what you need to do, little butt week. Do what you need to do. Then you're going to be crying again. Because, again, you are proving that you don't understand when somebody tells you no. You are proving once again that when a woman says no to you, you can't handle it and you're going to do whatever you want to do. Little butt week. You are proving that a woman can say, no, don't do this. And because you feel like that's what you want to do, because you 27, y'all know people in their early 20s, late 20s, they think that they invincible. They think that all the rules apply to everybody except for them. Even to the point to where I know that y'all have to get down and dirty with y'all own kids for the same reason. Where your kids know this stuff could legitimately happen, but they think that it could happen to everybody else but them. Then you have to tell them, well, sit down, you are not invincible. Stop doing this, stop doing that. And sometimes they still don't listen and end up learning a lesson the hard way. And that's what I feel like Lil Buckweek is he is about to learn a lesson the hard way because he still keep playing with my content over there when I've already asked him not to. Just like when I asked him not to ask me inappropriate sexualized questions, and he did that anyway. When I asked him not to try to speak to me on other panels because I blocked him off my own channel, but he tried to do that anyway. When I told him that I didn't even want him talking to me in Lemon's back chat, but he persisted to continue to talk to me in Lemon's back chat. Now I done told him not to use my content, and he has persisted to continuing to use my content. He is the type of man that won't take no for an answer. Call it putting a jacket on him. Y'all could get mad all you want to. He is showing time and time again that he doesn't understand the word no. He doesn't. I'm not playing with him. And you could bring up something from 2020 or 2021 all you want. I know damn well that within the last at least 2 years, 3 years, I ain't been bothering people like that. So you could live in the past and keep using that if you want to, but keep on using it. And speaking of living in the past, and hold on, let me say hey to y'all, because y'all, I just got to talking without even speaking. What's good, DC Kool-Aid and Lisa, moderator? What is good, Daniel Berry Sports? Hey, Tuddy. What's good, C-Mac TV, Dre Day, Peach T, Hassan, Tahir Show. What is good, Hypnotic Touch, Bougie Auntie. What is good, Byron Law. What is good to Latasha Phillips. What's good? What's good, Ghetto View? The Beef Sector Podcast. Hey, how in the hell are y'all? L Blue. And I think, Chat Rep. Hey, Chat Rep, how in the hell are y'all? Y'all, I hope Chat Rep doing well. Chat Rep pissed me off last week, but I do hope she's doing well. You know, I hold a grudge against Chat Rep sometimes, but not all the time. She said she was going through something in the month of April, so that's why she was acting up. I just wish that she wouldn't come and act up on other people because she going through something, because everybody going through something every day. That's called life. That's called life. Everybody who has lived life at all is going through something one way or another. So it's not fair to you to be going through something and then try to take it out on other people just because you can click a link on your internet. I'm not starting with you. This is life lessons that I'm telling you. You can either have your ears open to receive it or don't. Ain't nobody starting with you, but I'm telling you the truth, whether you like it or not. But thank you for joining me here. I have to give the hard truth. But so anyway, hey, damn my opinion. Please like my video. So y'all, now when we were talking about time and everything, and I actually witnessed Intrinsic, good old Intrinsic. Y'all, I witnessed her on Rodney's call herself dragging me, saying that I think I did my big one because I showed a conversation, or I showed a conversation that we had not even 3 years ago on my channel. But she thinks she doing her big one by trying to drag a photo that was taken of me 5 years ago. Make it make sense. So you mean to tell me that you could sit on the high horse and try to drag a photo that was taken in 2022, or excuse me, in 2020 for the show, but you saying that I can't play conversations from 2022 to prove that you are a bold-faced, ugly-ass, flat-ass liar? So you could drag a picture from 5 years ago, but I can't talk about the lies that you told almost 3 years ago? Make it make sense. Now, also, you on Kimmy's, you were talking about me having Down syndrome eyes. Intrinsic, did you forget that you sent me pictures of your daughter, Jasmine? Now, see, this is how people know that I'm changing to a certain degree. I got pictures of your daughter, Jasmine, and anybody with Down syndrome eyes is her. And to be honest, you about to make me crop them bitches out and throw them on that community wall so the people could judge her by her eyes. We really talking about that? I know that we ain't. I know we ain't. What's good, Dovey? What is good to Netra? What is good to Very Carey? How in the hell are you? Projection is very real. I guess she just talking all this shit like she thought that I ain't have the text thread no more, like the lies can't be debunked. Like I can't come on here and say what's factual. I guess she thought the videos no longer existed. I think that she thought that all these pictures and shit that she sent to my motherfucking phone, they went all through my Google photos and shit. Plus, I still have the text messages because bitch, I still got my phone. This very phone that I have right now is the same motherfucking phone that I had when you was calling me to play in your pussy at night. This is the same phone. I didn't have to change a phone. I didn't have to change my SIM card. I didn't have to update or get new memory space or none of that. I didn't have to do any of that in transit. Every single message, every single thing that you said is still here. Every picture that you sent. All of that is here up in this phone. But you still continue to just go and lie. And this was your problem. What got you fucked up the last time? What got you fucked up the last time on here is because you came through lying. And it just don't make no sense to lie like that. It don't make sense to lie like that because I sometimes wonder how you are even the parent of two teenagers. Now your oldest, well, he might be knocking at 20 now. Well, actually, no. I can't remember which one was the oldest. I think the girl was the oldest. Then the little boy was the youngest. The one that had walked in on you playing in your pussy. But how do you try to raise teenagers when all you do is try to lie your way out of something? Have y'all ever encountered adults who make lying a daily thing that they do? And don't you sometimes wonder to yourself, well, how are you raising your kids not to lie when you lie? How are you raising your kids not to lie when that's all that you do? You want to raise them to be right and don't be deceptive, but you get on here and deceive every damn day as if you cannot be debunked. And again, you get these batteries put up in your back to say the wildest ass shit as if it cannot be debunked. I'll be happy whenever you actually go ahead and face the truth so that I could stop having to hold a mirror to your face. Because ultimately, anything that happened with the scribble picture was because you got on here and lied. And that was in 2022. You lied. You said that you ain't have no anything with me, which was a lie. I said, girl, yes, you did. You said, no, I didn't. I said, I could post one receipt that'll throw that out the water. You said, post it, post it, post it. Is what the motherfucker you said. Now, again, just like I told people, I will give you a warning before I do anything. But you said post it, post it, post it. So then I posted. And then you damn near had a nervous breakdown on this motherfucker. You damn near had to be committed. Well, you probably were committed. I mean, you had a whole spiral and meltdown. And your meltdown started because you lied. And you still don't realize that maybe you need to stop lying. Maybe lying ain't gonna get you what you wanted to get you. Just tell the truth. But what you be hiding for and what you be lying about? What's good, Uncle Dimple, Simba Queen? What's good to everybody? Now you got on here slobbering on dildos, drunk as a skunk, showing yourself in lingerie that you asked me to help you pick out. I still got those receipts too. Then you got on here and actually pouring bomb your own damn channel getting naked with your drunk ass. You forgot? Ness missed all that because she was in rehab. She was trying to get her own life together while your life was spiraling out of control. You forgot that you was over here showing your own titties and shit, and everybody was screenshotting that bullshit, sending it to me so that I could see you self-destruct with your old ass. And it all started because of a lie. But either way, y'all. So she said that I catfished her. She said that as plain as day on this is that I catfished her. Only for me to give y'all part one of the origin in which y'all saw that I didn't catfish this bitch at all. Now she done switched it back, pedaling the pussy pop because I had to pop you in a lie, just like I done been popping your lying ass in lies. That's the reason why I'm a thorn in your side is because I always pop your lies. I'm not gonna entertain your lies, not whenever I have factual, concrete receipts that show the truth. So you lied, said I catfished you. I debunked that in my last live. Now you said I ass fished you. Let's really talk about ass fishing anybody. When you just got a BBL and you just proudly announced on Kimmy's that you going for your second one in less than a year. The fuck can a flat ass bitch who was so insecure with her flat ass to the point to where she would lay her big fat funky ass up on a table and get damn cement and motherfucking damn gorilla glue inserted up in her ass to try to make it look bigger, but you say I ass fish you? The nerve of you. The absolute nerve of you. And then the fact that you already got the one BBL that's botched and lopsided, if we gonna talk about people's asses, bitch. That's botched and lopsided to the point to where you gotta go again for round two. Bitch, don't most people when they go get a BBL, then they just go to one time and that's it? Who in the hell be going to get the BBL round after round after round after round after round? And if you gotta go that frequently and that often, then you can't call nobody flat ass nowhere, bitch. Hell, I still got pictures of your damn mama from you was texting me pictures of your mama because you wanted me to know your mama had a flat ass too. You forgot? Well, you texting me all the pictures of you, your Down syndrome, eyes having daughter. If you want to go about Down syndrome, anything. You talking about medications and how people with personality disorder, medication can't fix it. But your daughter looked doped up all day long. That's why her eyes look like that. And I got the pictures to prove it. Like, bitch, we not going to keep playing these games with me. Because you trying to save face. We not going to keep playing these games with me because you want to save face. With Ness and the finesses and all of that. I could see you. I'm just LaDon. I'm doing my commentary. What, I'm supposed to just stop mid-sentence and say hello? Well, hello, LaDon. The hell? When you go up in the grocery store and you be in the line waiting to get checked out, do you ask the cashier, am I blocked? Am I blocked? Or do you wait until it's your turn? Do you wait that it's your turn up in line so that they could swipe your groceries? Or do you say, am I blocked? Am I blocked? Or do you sit there and wait? Like, what the hell? Hey, Mommy Popo. Girl, I'm like, what the hell is she doing up? Now what she? And she better be lucky she got the rainbow flag. She better be lucky she got the rainbow flag back there. Cause I saw she had the rainbow flag. So I said, no, I'm not gonna fuss at her. Let me try to give her a good example. So I had to brain search that quick to give you a good example. Oh, you was gone. Okay, well, welcome back. If you was gone for Lent, I hope you had a good Lent season. Welcome back. Hey, happy life. But yeah. So anyway, I can't believe that she would just be talking all this mess when she know all the shit that she sent me. It's just ridiculous. And then talking about getting ass fish, but you still letting them pump your ass with God knows what. With you having a BBL smell booty and all this kind of stuff. You talk about people stinking, all this weird ass shit. Bitch, your ass is probably over there leaking. Just leaking. And the sad thing is you don't even know what's leaking. And then you talk about going back for round 2. Please. Thank you, Ghetto View. Thank you so much, Ghetto View, for contributing to my goal. And just for Don, see, I'm happy that you have a good sense of humor because all you can do is laugh. What's good, Queen Pisces? Cause see, I'm happy that Just LaDon ain't so sensitive because I was trying to get my points out before I started getting back looking at the chat. Cause y'all, I gotta get my thought out before then I look at the chat again. So my bad. But anyway, let me get back to exposing a liar. So I'm just calling out the stuff. You could try to drag me for a picture from 2020, but then you don't want me to talk about all the lies that you spouted out in 2022 and some of 2023, if we're gonna be honest. Y'all, I have to go through my arsenal. Many of the new people that's probably just getting engaged into this, y'all are probably just new to all this, but I showed y'all certain things in the origin part 1. Now in the origin part 2, I was actually going to bring up a video in which I had a conversation with Intrinsic's quote unquote girlfriend at that time, but it wasn't her girlfriend. Intrinsic, when I was speaking to her, she had basically told me a lot of negative things about this girlfriend. She talked about the girlfriend, her body. She said that the girlfriend was fat, this, that, and the third, which I find it interesting as well. Because the same drags that Intrinsic told me personally about the girlfriend that she used to talk to is the same drags that she trying to use on me publicly on the internet. Even though she knew what this girl looked like from head to toe, she claimed that the girl was bigger than what she thought. That's what she told me. Even though she knew me and she saw me, whether it was FaceTime, in my video, through pictures we exchanged, whatever, she claiming that she didn't know that I was fat. Then once I popped her, then she said she didn't know that I didn't have an ass. Bitch, my ass has not gone anywhere. The fact that you would just grasp at a motherfucking straw just because. Do you know how many motherfucking content creators I done met since 2020? And all of them can vouch for my shape. All of them can vouch for my frame. None of them was trying to take a picture of my ass because I got a flat ass because I just don't have a flat ass. I think now y'all done resorted to trying to make me have a flat ass. Why? Because you got one? You want to tell me that I need to go have a gastric bypass? Absolutely not, bitch. I don't want any cutting or surgical on me or nothing. Otherwise, my stomach might start looking like yours, ho. Before I let anybody surgically do anything to me and my stomach wind up looking like yours with all those weird lumps, incisions, and everything else, keloids on your motherfucking stomach, you ragged ass bitch. No, I ain't going to get no damn gastric bypass, bitch, because I don't want no keloid on my stomach, ho. You understand? And then while you talking about trying to go back in for the second BBL and just go have keloids on your ass and pus coming out and all types of weird ass shit. Bitch, please. With your leaky ass. With your insecure ass. With your silly ass. And you still trying to hide behind the fact that you had your kids. Bitch, them kids damn near grown at this point. So what's your excuse now? What's your excuse now, ho? When bitches think that they could try to get up on the damn bandwagon, but bitch, I got every single motherfucker in your family, including your dead daddy, ho. You forgot you sent me the picture of your dead daddy? Why he looking like the man off Bone Thugs and Harmony? See you at the crossroads. I miss my Uncle Charles, y'all. Your dead daddy look just like that motherfucker. You want to see him? Do you? Do you? Bitch, the man was walking around. All I was waiting was for somebody to take they two fingers and pop him up in his motherfucking forehead so his eyes could go black in the back of his head. Like up in the damn video. What's good, youngies? Hey, RJ. Thank you, Bougie Auntie. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Yeah, y'all. What's good, Kareem? Yeah, y'all. So, and thank you so much for the support, y'all. This is going to afford me a new receipt book because I have tons of receipts. And actually, let me just get into the receipts before I get into anything else. Let's see. So now the biggest lie that I heard her over there telling on Rodney's is that she only conversed with me for 2.5 weeks. That's a lie. Because first off, the bitch pursued me from like May of 2022 until I finally exchanged numbers with her on August 1st, 2022. So we had May, June, July, and finally August. For 3 months, the bitch was pursuing me, subscribed to every motherfucking channel. Any picture that I posted, she was leaving a comment underneath it. Any video that I had, she was in my chat, want me to drop the link for her to come up here. Or if she missed the video, she was up in the comments, let me know that she catch the replay with her old stupid ass. Then she keep going on with this 2.5 week lie. Like that can't be debunked. I have to go ahead and load a few receipts up in here to prove what I was saying here. Let me see. And actually, no, I put it on my community wall. So let me go over there. Let me go over to my community wall. That's what I can do. But I just got to make sure that I keep my receipts lined up. But I think I put them receipts on my J.Dunn community wall. So let me go over here. So y'all, my receipt that I posted said, I'm no mathematician, but since when did August 1st through September 9th equal 2.5 weeks? I have text correspondence from all of this time. It's not even letting me blow up this damn thing. I was trying to blow it up, but it's not letting me. But I have text correspondence in which she gave me her number on August 1st. That was our first phone conversation. I think we spoke for like 4 or 5 hours. Then the next day, it was the same thing all over again. Y'all, at that particular time, I had COVID, so that's how I remember, because I was sick and shut in on the motherfucking sofa going through the motions of COVID. We would still do Instagram because Instagram is how we video message with each other. But ultimately, our text conversations and phone calls happened during that time frame. So can anybody let me know? Because I could have sworn. Oh, dang, I got more super chat. Hold on, y'all. My bad. Okay, so I said thank you to Bougie Auntie. Thank you so much. And hey, receipt book. And thank you so much, Tuddy. I appreciate you. Thank you. I need a new receipt book. But so I thought, now wouldn't August 1st through September 1st be a full month? Or would that be considered 2.5 weeks, y'all? Correct me, let me know. August 1st through September 1st, wouldn't that be a month? And then if it's August 1st to September 9th, wouldn't that almost be about a month and a half? Knocking on a month and a half? Why in the hell do people insist on lying like the lies can't be checked and be debunked? But now the moment that y'all all have been waiting for. During the time that this was all unfolding in real time, and I did a live speaking about this circumstance, none other than Intrinsic's ex-girlfriend hit my link. So me and the ex-girlfriend ended up having a wonderful candid conversation. I guess Intrinsic thought because she didn't see the video over here that I had deleted it. She thought that I had deleted it, but no, I still got the video of me and Intrinsic and her girlfriend. Well, the ex-girlfriend, the ex-fiance, depending on what lie Intrinsic tell. Because at one point, the girl was her ex-girlfriend, then it was her girlfriend, then they had got engaged. Then she said the girl proposed to her. The girl ended up leaving Intrinsic, but Intrinsic said they were still together. I mean, depending on what day it is, she'll tell you a specific lie, particular lie. But I just go based on receipts. So let's go ahead and get my screen together. Let's go ahead and do that. Why don't I? So let's see. Make sure that this is the live in question. Because I want to make sure. Yeah, I think I'll start right here. Let's go ahead and present my screen. And thank y'all for y'all's patience. I greatly appreciate it. Present. Share. Yeah, Diamond came over here and had a discussion with me. It was very interesting when Diamond showed up. And she was exposing Intrinsic and some Intrinsic lies as well. That's what happened with that. But so let me go ahead and do share. Have to complain about me, XYZ. Oh, that's on 2 times speed. Let me. Because, yeah, I had to put it on 2 times speed so that I could go ahead and get to the nitty gritty. And I decide to actually step up and do it myself. Then in that moment, I take the title of being a grown-ass man away from that man. Lena, I'm just speaking because I was told that I shouldn't. Which that's another thing. People who know me well enough should know by now. Never get too comfortable telling me what I can and can't speak about. Because the very thing that you try to tell me not to speak about is the exact same thing that I will. Because nobody tells me what to do. Nobody. Thank you, Dan, for my opinion. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But again, Diamond, she said you fat as fuck, Diamond. That's what she said. She said she didn't expect for you to be so big in person. She said that she ate your pussy and she got your pussy, but she got your pussy because she had already spent all that money on the plane ticket to fly to Philadelphia to see you. Which I don't blame her. Yeah, I don't fuck the bitch that I ain't necessarily attracted to. But sometimes you just got to make the best out of a situation. You got to make the best that you can out of a situation. Hell, I done had a bitch come visit. I ain't got nothing to say to him. I speak to him. I be cordial.
You asked me, because I had to think about it. You asked me if she had a child, and I told you yes. You take that information and put a fucking 10 on a 2. I wish it, like everything that you're doing right now is super bogus, and it's all because I don't want to be with you, and I told you that I had got back with you. If I would have accepted your apology with that floral arrangement, we would have been fine right now. But see, what you did is I told you, I said, oh my goodness, thank you so much, but I got to tell you something. Diamond and I got back together. And you...
Hold on, they said you got an echo. They said you got an echo. No, I was at work during this time. I
And
just
you
texted back and
lost
forth with you.
your shit. You
Hold
had
on.
been
They said you had an
off
echo. They said, child, who she think? Now, first off, Diamond, that's a lie. I know that you have a kid because I didn't understand how she went and fucked you in February and came back and broke up with you. That's what I was saying. I didn't get how she told me that she went fucked this lady in Philadelphia and then stopped fucking with this lady as soon as she got home. And what she told me was that on her flight back from visiting Diamond, she thought about how Diamond's living situation was. She thought about how Diamond was as a parent to her son. She thought about how Diamond's situation was. Otherwise, I wouldn't even know any of that. I wouldn't even know. With y'all, let me pause this and just let y'all know that at the time that this exchange happened, Diamond was actually, I want to say 27 or 28 years old at this time. And Intrinsic was being critical about Diamond's parenting, about Diamond's living situation, about Diamond's son situation. Which I think is so crazy because then she run behind Ness ass. Make it make sense. Now, Ness is 37. At the time of this video, Diamond was 27. But Intrinsic expected damn near perfection from this girl to the point to where she talked bad about this girl with me about the reason why she was no longer dealing with this girl. But this girl, at the time of this video, is 10 years younger than Ness even is today. But she run behind Ness and don't have no judgment about Ness parenting and Ness living situation, all this bullshit. She fake as fuck, but this is going to expose her lies because Diamond is going to end up clicking my link. She's going to end up clicking my link and we're going to have a conversation. Intrinsic clicked my link to try to keep me from having a conversation with Diamond. That's why you heard her talking on this playback. She clicked the link trying to fumble the ball so that me and Diamond would not have a conversation on here. And she thought that she was going to be able to deter me. Her thing kept echoing, and I kept telling her, look, you got to echo, you got to echo. But instead of her listening and going ahead and dropping down and coming back to fix the echo, she wanted to keep talking, echo and all. And I end up having to drop her. Because it wasn't my business to know. But these are the things she told me. Now she want to say, I asked if Diamond had children. Why the fuck would I care if she got children? That ain't my bitch. Why would I just randomly be like, does Diamond have kids? Why would I give a fuck? My questions were, how did you go and fuck that girl like that and then get back here and dump her? That was my question. How did you go fuck her and then get back to Texas and dump her like that? That was my motherfucking question. Because what I didn't understand was how anybody could do somebody like that. And that's when she proceeded to tell me the things that she saw while in the living quarters and living environment with Diamond that she didn't like. And she said it bothered her so much to the point to where her whole flight home, all she could think about is what she witnessed while she was out there visiting Diamond. Now, those are the things that she told me. So what we ain't gonna do, because since you thought that you was about to cross me, oh, we could cross each other, ma'am. We sure can. Because I would not know that Diamond got a young son. I would not know it. Out of all of my exes, there is no motherfucking way. Angie, that's a way to get blocked. You don't come up on the phone and talk with her. What's up, Diamond?
How you doing, love?
I'm doing okay. Yeah, I didn't know anything about you initially, but I do feel like she sent me the flowers and wanted me to put them on my community wall to make you jealous. That's what I think. And I put all these things together yesterday when she texted me that. Because she knew I was busy at work running a production. I didn't have time to get on the phone and talk with her about the shit because the shit was just out of left field for me. Y'all, I did have to pause it because I wanted to go ahead and present my exhibit. This is Exhibit A. This is the flowers that she sent me. Now, on Rodney, she said that she was not romantically interested in me whatsoever. Correct? Ain't that the lies that she said? She said that people can't even be nice with me or do nothing with me. Otherwise, I'm going to take it the wrong way. But this is Exhibit A. The dozen roses that were sent to my address. You hear me? And with her sending this dozen roses to my house, to my address, she also asked me to post it on YouTube because she wanted YouTube to know that she had sent them. But again, I'm lying about what? Also, I even got more. Because it wasn't just this dozen roses, but then it was also like a whole little package. It came with this love letters candle, which you see pictured right here. A card. You see the card, it got a little message on it. So it was this candle, that card, as you can see. Who sending something called love letters candles to anybody that they're not romantically interested in? Let's start there. Let's start there. Let's start there. And no, this wasn't for Valentine's Day. No, it wasn't for a special occasion. No, she sent this in motherfucking August. Even once my birthday came, she sent me a whole bunch of other shit in September for my birthday. But again, she said that this was only 2.5 weeks. Just 2.5 weeks. No, it took less than 2.5 weeks before I had you coming on your phone and playing in your pussy and moaning and shit. It didn't even take me 2.5 weeks to get you to that point because you was just that easy. But then you were sending me. You were sending me gifts. So what lies are you over there telling them? What lies are you over there telling them? And the reason why I went on ahead and presented these pictures is because you about to hear me and Diamond discuss these exact gifts. This dozen roses and this candle and the card and all of this shit that she sent to my motherfucking door. Okay, Intrinsic, with your lies. Okay, Intrinsic. Okay, that you were just flirting. Who flirt this hard on YouTube? Who does it? Who does it? I'll wait. Meanwhile, you was trying to pounce up on me with your gifts. But then people call me a paymaster. No. I think it's you. I think it's you. But let's continue with me and Diamond. Let us finish talking, y'all. But I never asked her if you had kids.
And I just want to clear this up because I don't do the drama. I don't do the dumb shit. You know, I don't even understand why my name was coming up in the conversation. I was never jealous of you. Okay.
I didn't call you jealous. I didn't call you jealous.
Whatever she said that you said that she said about me that I was, throwing temper tantrums and all this shit.
She said that you called her crying several times.
Crying, bitch. About what? Me and Trins talk every day. What I need to cry about things. So this is what I'm confused about because I hear you saying all these details about me. It's no way you should know anything about me unless she told you. And this is what I don't fuck with. Instead of her just talking to you and y'all doing whatever it is that y'all doing. I don't understand why I'm coming up. And yes, I do have a 10-year-old son that I love to death and that I take care of. When me and Trent start talking, so we can clear this shit up. When me and her start talking, I had moved back in with my best friend because I broke up with my fiance of 4 years and I let her keep the house. But these are details that, that's being left out of the conversation. So the fact that she tried to make it seem like I'm a bum ass bitch and don't take care of my kids and this, what is that? I think it's corny as shit. And this is not the first time somebody has come to me and said that she was talking shit about me. I have done nothing but support her. Whatever it is that she has done, I have done nothing but love her. And the fact that she can drag me like that to somebody she don't even know. And I asked her, are you and that J.Dunn girl talking? No, that's just YouTube. We just flirt for YouTube. I said, well, it seemed like it's, a little more than that. If it is, bitch, tell me. I'm never going to sit here and fucking cry about you talking to somebody else. If you talking to the girl, let me know. You know what I'm saying? That's all that shit was. And I just let her know. But she kept saying to me that she wasn't talking to you in that way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, so I wasn't even worried about it. But the temper tantrum and the crying about what? Jealous about flowers that I can get my fat ass in the car and fucking go get for myself. What is that? And I just think it's really, really, really fucking corny. Because me and her been talking for almost a year. She did come down here and she did the fucking corny shit instead of telling me to my face. And it's another thing. If I'm so fat and I discuss you and all this shit, why'd you lick me from neck to fucking knees? That's what I want to fucking know. Because if I'm not attracted to a bitch and a bitch fat and she this and she that, I'm not putting my face nowhere on her, period.
Now notice Diamond vent her frustrations because everything went south with her and with Intrinsic and her. Now Intrinsic call her all types of fat bitches. Ain't that what y'all seen Intrinsic try to do on Rodney's today? That I'm fat and I ain't got no ass and all this. This is her number one go-to because she is the insecure ass bitch with a motherfucking stomach that look like a motherfucking grown a damn grumpy old man motherfucking squinting and screaming trying to read a motherfucking newspaper or something. Like the way that her stomach squinch up, it's like the people that be trying to squinch to look an old ass man's stomach looking ass. And then you had to go and get the BBL to get your confidence up. But just like you was over there on Rodney's talking about how fat I was, you was telling me how fat Diamond was, and Diamond had to say that you still licked her from front to back. So what are we talking about here? Like, bitch, it's the same old story when you done got caught, but just a different person. The same story once your lies, you done got caught up in your lies because you think that you a Mac or you think that you can flirt. But bitch, like what I told you, you ain't never met nobody like me. And I think I had to teach you that the hard way. And that's why you damn near had a nervous breakdown. That's why you damn near had to check yourself into an institution. That's why almost 3 years later, you still on Rodney's fussing and throwing a temper tantrum about it because I've been told you ain't never met nobody like me and don't you ever forget it. I'm sure you would never forget me. Whether it's for a positive way or a negative way, bitch, you still won't forget because I'm that memorable. But you keep getting batteries put up in your back running around talking. But you said that this girl was fat too. And this girl said you came and ate her out and licked her from front to back and all types of shit. But we going to let her keep talking. What's good, Battle Road CEO, Boss Lady, Maverick, L Blue? Everybody knew that came in. I'm playing this, so I'm not really looking at the chat always. But this, let Diamond keep talking.
So this is the shit that I had to come up here and say something because this is too much for me.
I understand, Diamond, and Do y'all hear an echo with me talking while Diamond is off mute, y'all? Because Diamond, there is absolutely no way I would have known any of these things about you. Because my true question was, because she was pursuing me. And my true question was, well, you told me that the last girl that you went out and saw, how you did her. And for me, I just couldn't comprehend somebody doing that. And I needed to know why. I didn't ask if you had kids because that's not my business. But I said, why would you do somebody like that? And I meant that. Because I done been gay since I was 14. I wouldn't want nobody to do me like that. And I said, why would you? And that's when she went on to explain about the things that she saw once she got out there with you. But she did say that you didn't look like how she thought you would look because y'all, when y'all would FaceTime, and I even said, y'all didn't like FaceTime and came up with each other. And she said you only held the phone to the face, to your face.
She's a fucking liar. She seen me from head to fucking toe, but she brung her black ass out here. Everything that she sat here and told you, she knew before she came. So if you had an issue with my living situation, if you had an issue for my weight, if you had all these issues with me and an issue with my son and all this shit, then why would you spend the coin that you spent to come fucking see me anyway? Why? That's the shit that's killing me.
Well, yeah, I don't know. And my thing is, I wasn't trying to drag you because this is a very calm way of me talking. Many people know that when I'm trying to drag somebody, I'm cussing every other word. But I'm simply, my thought is the nerve of her to tell me I can't come here and discuss anything about it. Then what you trying to hide?
Right.
And first off, I don't take orders from any woman to tell me what I can and cannot speak about on my platform. My platform has always been for me to discuss my experiences, discuss my life, and talk about whatever mess and beef that I see going on and give my perspective about it. But for somebody to know that they doing some dead ass wrong shit and then try to tell me what I can and cannot discuss on it, that right there was a red flag. But I didn't plan to come on here and post any flowers on here, but she asked me to. But I still didn't put two and two together because she said y'all broke up in February. When she sent me those flowers, it was in August. So I didn't think that it was to make you feel a certain type of way until after the fact, in which I was always hearing that you felt some type of way.
I don't feel no type of way about anything. Now, the thing that I did tell her, and I joke with her all the time, is because I call her a whore because she flirt with everybody. I'll tell you that, but that's a joke. I don't feel feel some type of way about what? About flowers? I don't feel no type of way about no $15 fucking flowers I can get up and go get myself or have somebody else. That's the thing. I give her the utmost respect. And this is why this shit is bothering me because I give her the utmost respect and I expect the same from her. So the fact that my name even coming up, like I said, if you were an interest of hers, then that's just, how it should have been. I shouldn't have came up in anything. And that's the part that's bothering me because, like I said, me and her talk every day.
Right, and I heard you say that too, Diamond. It was at one point where she was like, "No, me and Diamond, we don't talk." She said she can't talk to me no more because I talk to you, so we don't talk at all. And I was like, "Okay." And that was whenever she had told me that you cried about it.
Cried.
But at the same time, Diamond, I didn't give you too much. Because when I knew that you were only 28. Girl, I was just 28, what, 6 years ago, 7 years ago? And I know how I was whenever I was 28.
All that stuff that she's saying is weird to me because, yes, I'm 28. I'm about to start nursing school. I mind my motherfucking business. I take care of my child. I take care of myself. Everything somebody's 28 is supposed to be doing is what I do. But my whole thing is, like I said, if she felt some type of way about how I am and I'm immature and I'm this and I'm that and I'm this and I'm that, leave me the fuck alone. It's simple. It doesn't have to be an argument. It doesn't have to be, any tension. Just leave me the fuck alone. But to drag me to somebody else, if it's something that you got going on that you don't agree with, that's cool. But move on. Like, that's the shit that's bothering me. I have done nothing but fucking support her on Bigo. That's where we met, on Bigo, not on here. I supported her there. I supported her here. Whatever it is that she's trying to do or whatever, I have been there. So this is a shock to me. Like, what the fuck I do to you? Cause like I said, from what she said, y'all wasn't even talking like that. Oh, it's just YouTube shit. We just flirt for views. That's all.
But no, we was talking and I done heard her come a few times.
Wow.
And she could say I'm lying about that.
See, listen. I already know that's true because I know how she is. So, I
I want to make sure y'all heard what Diamond said. She said, I already know that's true because I know how she is. Let me make sure that y'all heard it.
Listen. I already know that's true because I know how she is. So, see, listen. I already know that's true because I know how she is. See, listen. I already know that's true because I know how she is. So
who got to lie about what?
I don't have no beef with you. And I'm just gonna move accordingly now. And I'm just gonna fall all the way back because I can't do that. It's too much for somebody that's 44 years old. I'm not doing this shit. I'm just gonna move along. I'm not mad. I'm not gonna cuss her out. I'm not gonna do none of that. I'm just gonna block her. That's it. I can't do this.
And Diamond, I truly don't have no beef with you either. Cause like I would see you in Pizarro's whenever I used to be over there going to Pizarro's. I would see you over there and I'll see you up in the chat. And that's one thing. Even whenever I was going over there to support Intrinsic on her channel, I recognized that you would speak to me and we would talk up in the chat. I had no idea who you were though to her until once we started conversing on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And our first phone conversation was August 2nd. And that was my first time of knowing why you were modding for her, how y'all knew each other, and everything. And that's whenever she told me that you were her ex, which I believe that she felt comfortable telling me that because I have an ex on here too. And we had a whole public breakup. That girl took me to court 2 times behind it. I know you done heard me harp on it. Yeah. And so we had a big old breakup in the beef sector. And so I guess she felt comfortable letting me know that she also had an ex on here. I didn't even know who you were.
I'm so speechless right now. I don't even know what to say. I'm not a bad person. I don't get into all that shit. You know what I mean? That's the shit that makes me upset because what the fuck did I do to her? I didn't do shit to her. That's the weird thing. My thing is like, if you don't fuck with me, then leave me alone. It's corny as shit, but she got it. At least now I know that I need to just take a step back. So it's all good.
And I actually feel the same way because I told her too. I was like, all I have done is try to be helpful to her. That's all I tried to do. Whatever she said that she might need for this, that, and the third, I tried to be helpful. But I'm a generous person in general. Like the beef sector can tell you that. I donate to the beef sector or whatever, and I don't mind because I understand that money is material. Mm-hmm. You can't take it with you.
Right.
But yeah, when she texted me that stuff after she got that edible arrangement that I sent her, I was like, wait a minute. And I'm an analytical Virgo, so I started putting two and two together and just started piecing stuff up. And once I told her, I said, and this verbatim, I said, if I choose, and I put if in capital, I said, if I choose to speak on this on my platform, I will. And that's whenever she changed her tune and was basically saying, no, you would be lacking emotional intelligence if you did that. Any personal encounter shouldn't be spoken about and all this. And I'm like, why not? It would just be me talking. I didn't even have to say her name. But the fact that she was adamant about me not speaking on it was a red flag to me. So let me pause. So when all of this had went down with the whole intrinsic thing, her sending me flowers, gifts, all this, her sending me a birthday gift and everything, after she sent me tons and tons of shit, y'all, I returned the favor and sent her one edible arrangement. And then I think it was probably prior to that I fed her kids because she was claiming to be on her sick bed with a lupus flare up and her kids were hungry. But see, that be the shit that she don't be telling y'all. If I go through my DoorDash or my Instacart receipts, I could find that motherfucking receipt where I sent her kids food because she was too lazy with her big, fat, bloated, funky ass talking about she got a lupus flare up and she didn't want to make them kids nothing to eat. She said she had a lupus flare up and didn't want to make them nothing to eat. And I said, well, I can DoorDash them something. I said, what do they like to eat? I sent her kids food. Call me a paymaster for feeding somebody else's kids because they want to lay on their fat, funky ass and not feed their kids that day. But then really want to get up on here and think that they dragging talking about anybody else and how they walk and the leg and all this. No, bitch. Sometimes you can't even get out your bed to go piss, hoe. And then your son have to come and guide you to the motherfucking toilet, bitch. Have you told him that? Well, you got your motherfucking teenage son having to guide you to the motherfucking toilet and sit up in there and watch you sit your big, fat, bloated ass, especially now since you got that funky ass BBL. Have you told him that your son be having to guide you to the motherfucking toilet because your limbs and stuff done stiffed up so much and you scared you about to fall? Like, bitch, you better not play with me. I think I'm the wrong person for you to play with. I done already told you from day one when all this stuff started in 2022, I'm the wrong person. And bitch, you keep thinking I'm the right person because you think that you got a crowd of people behind you. But no, I'm the wrong person, ho. I'm the wrong person. The receipt of me paying for your motherfucking kids some food because you wouldn't go and cook nothing for them. Bitch, are you kidding me? I could have called CPS on your ass that day, ho, if I was a malicious and evil bitch. But instead of me calling CPS on your dumb ass, I bought them some food and got it DoorDashed over there, bitch. But anyway, let me let Diamond continue. And I dare the bitch to say I'm lying about that because then I'll produce the DoorDash receipt, please.
Yeah, because from what I understand, she said that she told you multiple times that she didn't want to be with you and that you basically kept pursuing her and she kept saying she didn't want to be with you. So that's why I was confused at how all this shit happened, you know.
But how did I keep pursuing her when my birthday was just last Friday and she sent me the t-shirt that I wore in my live plus dominoes to showcase on my channel? If anything, I think that she's opportunistic Because if she wasn't pursuing me, then why send me the things that she sent me? Why even need to know my address? If you don't have no plans of coming to Atlanta, you don't need to know it. If you ain't got no plans of mailing me stuff to my house, why do you need to know my address?
That's true.
So yeah, it is what it is. And I'm happy that we had this woman to woman discussion. Well, I'm a grown ass man, so this man to woman discussion, but either way, we in the same community. And I'm happy that we had this discussion to bring clarity, because I know from personal experience, women who are older, they can do you a certain type of way. When I was 22, Diamond, I kid you not, I had a girlfriend who was 31. And when I tell you that woman knew the ropes more than I did, to where she was able to really puppet master me along. And after I got out of that relationship, I guarded myself on dating anybody too much older than me, which the people who support my channel can tell you that I'm always like, if you up in your 40s, I ain't dealing with you, because I know that they can trick you. They can do certain things. And the fact that you in your 20s, girl, you ain't even experienced the half of it yet.
And girl, I date older people in general. On this is like 15. I've always dated somebody older. So I peep the game, but most of the time I just don't say anything because I'm not really a confrontational person. But a lot of shit I peep. Like I already knew when she said, "Oh yeah, it's YouTube shit." Nah, girl, you talking to that girl. Just be honest, you fucking talking to her, you talking to her. It's not that deep. Once I see people lying about little shit, it's not that serious, baby. You talking to that girl, good luck. Like, what the fuck? It's
Yeah, no, she was talking to me for real. And that's why I'm just shocked that she dropped her rump up in here and tried to lie, talking about 2 weeks. The first time the girl tried to pursue me on my channel was in like, I want to say in like May or June. But even still, I didn't know who that was. Like, I'm really not quick to just jump on any woman that's leaving me comments, because they do that on here, especially when you show your face. And no, it was more than 2 weeks, Jen. You know that. But that's what she wanted to do to minimize. And now it makes sense to me why she wanted to downplay it, because of what she has been telling you. And I could tell you exactly, since we giving all the details, I talk to her every day as well. And I would talk to her from 5:30 to 6:30 her time, because that would be the time that she's getting up, getting ready in order to get ready to get the kids to school and stuff like that. She would do her homeschooling all day. I work for a living, so I ain't blowing you up. But she knew what time I got off work, and we would have maybe 2, 3, 4 hour conversations. Hell, sometimes we got on the teenage kick where we fell asleep on the phone. And that just is what it is. But at the end of the day, it seems like she was trying to do two things at once. But what she failed to realize is we ain't 44 years old. We ain't 44 years old.
right.
So I think that's the bottom line of it. But no, I don't have no ill will towards you. I don't have no beef with you. Miss Me, I had to pause it. This is a recording. You heard me say Miss Me because I think during the live, this particular live specifically, you came in. You came in, I think Miss Me, you came in during this live. So that's why you just heard your name. But I was on mute. So I wasn't saying your name today. You listening to us talking and me talking to the people that was coming up in my chat during this time. So that's why I'm telling you. I didn't know if you was talking to me or who you was talking to. I think I might have said your name in this, but either way, let's continue. Well, yeah, lupus and a BBL. Yeah, she got lupus. I ain't got no reason to lie to you, Diamond, because again, every single time I came in her chat, you always were respectful. You spoke. I knew you was a moderator, but I don't know all of the people in that sector. So I'm just respectful and nice to y'all because I don't know the history. But it wasn't until after we talked on the phone the first time is whenever I did know your history and your place in her life and what she told me.
That's great.
Okay, well, ain't no hard feelings. It is what it is. I will still converse with you, girl.
Yeah,
this is water under the bridge.
We good, girl. I'm good. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Okay, you too. Thank you, Diamond.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, y'all. So that was Diamond up here. We had this man to woman conversation about this situation, and I'm actually happy that this live happened. And it is what it is. But again, I always tell people, you might could get away with a lot of shit with other bitches, but you don't know who you playing with when you play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. So, y'all, I guess I'm done with this live. Y'all, ain't it interesting that when Ness paid that $75 in order to pay Brianna to unprivate the video from one of my real life exes, Intrinsic was Kiki and all up in the chat about Ness paying for an interview from my real life ex. And that interview happened about 4 years ago at least. Maybe. No, I think it was about 4 years ago. And I was able to have a whole interview with Intrinsic's ex, but she ain't tell all that while she called herself Dragon. She ain't tell all that. But she also didn't tell the fact that she was like 15 years older than this girl at this time. At this time, Intrinsic was about 15 years older than this girl and doing the most, saying the most. She done told me about this girl and her little son and all this type of shit. And then not to mention, I was listening on Rodney's. And I didn't see storylines come in. I'm not sure where she at right now, but storylines, if you catch this replay, Intrinsic did dox you on Rodney's. Said your government name. For commentary's sake, I will repeat it if you hear it. She called you Samantha over there. Now, I already had told on Kimmy's that she had told me the government name, but I was not going to say it. But on Rodney, she was trying to drag you, and she called you Samantha by your name. So there's that. So we ain't about to play these games with me. Intrinsic, you keep lying, I'm just going to keep popping you in the lie. And I think it's so crazy how Ness just be egging your dumb ass up. Ness egg you up to get embarrassed and get put to shame the way that I have to put you to shame with the truth. Ness don't know what done happened, so she just tell your goofy, doofy, stupid ass to just get up on there and try to drag me or say XYZ about me and do all this stuff. But meanwhile, she has no idea everything that you have actually sent me, done actually said, the receipts that I have, all of this. Ness didn't even know that I had a conversation with your ex-girlfriend over here. Didn't even know. And I guess Ness also don't know that during this particular time, me and Diamond exchanged phone numbers. I still got her phone number today. I still got it today. Catch. Now, initially, when all this was going on, I was trying to shoot my shot at Diamond, but I was just playing, y'all. But I do have her phone number because we exchanged receipts. This right here, when you saw Diamond up here talking to me, it was because me and Diamond had already spoke privately and exchanged receipts, and then Diamond joined me here on the panel. Diamond joined me here on the panel to tell the truth on you because it seemed like you lie no matter where you go. You lie no matter where you go. Y'all, but hold up, RJ. Well, just think about it. You got to think about it. Remember, she said that over there up in the Vegas trip last year when she had arrived from the airport, her ankles and her feet were swollen, like I'll get out, to the point to where she had to wear somebody else's shoes and socks and shit like that, even to the point to where she tried to have on some heels and the heels was motherfucking cutting through her foot and through her ankle, and she was bleeding. So then she had to have Ness and Billy Goat Raw give her shoes and socks to wear to slip her feet in, because that motherfucker is bad off. Bitch, did you forget about all that? Did you forget about all that? But then you will really let somebody line you up, and you keep letting Ness line you up. Keep letting her do it. Keep letting her do it, because you know damn well I got every motherfucking thing. Everything. But either way, y'all, if nobody has any questions for me, then I think I'm pretty much done. I do have another receipt that I was going to play, but the reason why I decided against playing this one is because this when Buddy Lee came to my channel. And me and Buddy Lee had a talk about Intrinsic. And unfortunately, I don't want to include Buddy up in nothing, because Buddy is over there minding his own black ass business. Buddy is not entangled in any of this lesbian foolishness. But I do have my receipt when Buddy hit my panel and talked about how much this whole lie. Buddy hit my panel to let me know that she was a damn liar, because she had told some lies to me about him. I got it queued up right now, but I ain't gonna play it because Buddy over there minding his business. So it's not necessary to bring him in anything. But yeah, well, like my video, y'all. Share my video if you have sharing capabilities. Y'all, let me say this before I end it with y'all. Intrinsic, let me tell y'all what she did. She gave me a dozen roses. Such will astound you. The joy of children laughing around you. These are the makings of you. It's true, the makings of you. With your lying ass, bitch. Y'all take care, be blessed, don't stress. I'll probably see y'all somewhere around the YouTube streets. I'm about to go to YouTube cameras next because I saw she was live. Thank y'all for the support. Bye, y'all.